As far as, assistance, whether that's governmental assistance, whether that's international assistance, or, NGOs, maybe the United Nations, have there been successes from international cooperation in improving the Liberian education system as far as you are concerned or consider? Has there been success from foreign institutions?
I can say yes, because even at the end of the war, there was the issue of shortage of qualified teachers to teach. And but prior to the war, we have what we refer to as the rural teachers training institutions. There were three, and because of the war, they got destroyed. They became dilapidated, and so from the international support, there was a means to rehabilitate it and then to recondition all of the facilities and to make it fully functional. And students started to attend, even though they were only trained to be offered what they were referring to as C certificate. So that became a success. So for primary school, there were more teachers. That system was able to actually train more qualified primary school teachers, which is very essential because it's the foundational point of education that when children actually acquire the quality from there, they will enhance them as they grow up. So I see that as one of the best sources. And through USAID and other institutions, international partners, they will also be able to work with Ministry of Education to look at some of the lessons, the learning materials, production of textbooks in a localized content, and helping with other learning materials, which are very essential, and also trying to actually, like we're talking about, the incorporation of the cultural aspect of it, so that the learning become more local, more practical, and that the student can easily relate to things that they are actually learning about.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask specifically which international institutions have been the most helpful in Liberian education specifically.
If I qualify it, I might give you the wrong figure because I have not absolutely done any research on that. But for example, there is this International Rescue Committee, they call it IRC. They are also in the educational system where they help to provide sometimes in-service training for teachers. They help to provide educational logistics supply like copybooks for students. And there is this other one, they call it, I don't know, they were TTP. It was also a USAID sponsor project that they were also providing educational support through training, and other activities to give more capacity to teachers and to also Ministry of Education. UNICEF is also, for example, working with Ministry of Education, to deal with the issue of adolescents, and so they work with Ministry of Education to produce what they call life skill training curriculum for adolescents. And in that life skill training, there are issues like teamwork, communication, health education for adolescents. All the basic things are there. So I can say most of them are doing, but if I qualify and say this has done more, this is doing more, I will give you the wrong answer.